Bright on Texas, on the dance song tonight. On the dance, welcome to Houston, where the step shine. Yeah. Every smooth move got perfect time. July 31st, the city's on.
Good morning, y'all. Back in H-Town, I done got up, went to the gym this morning. Got me a 40-minute workout in. I was kind of pressed for time, but at the same time, I got to go at least go. Because as soon as you stop going is when you're going to stop going. So you just got to stay on top of it. Got my little workouts that I got my little workout system, the stuff that the machines that I like to work on. And then somebody just showed me how to use them. The ones that I want to work to keep my abs small, keep my stomach small, keep my back. I'm trying to lose the fat on my back. What is Herman doing?
Hey, good morning. To the morning show. Welcome to the morning show, y'all. Hey, I'm here making some coffee. So I will be on in just a moment. Our Houston prelims is July 31st through August 2nd. July 31st is Friday. We're going to have a fantastic time at the meet and greets. After the meet and greet, we're going to go into Saturday morning. We're going to have Trina Allure showing the get down. Then we're going to go into Taylor Raymond with the women stepping.
Everything. It ain't just women. She do.
Well, this is step.
Yeah,
I mean, she focused on women. She specialized with women. She specialized with women. So she's gonna go into
her class too. So we don't want to get that mixed up. I mean,
no, she want everybody. Yeah, we want everybody there, but she does specialize with the women. Now, Snoop, he specialized with the fellas, and he specialized with everybody. He's a master instructor. So yeah, I'll say do all of them. You interested in the get down? Come on out. Let's learn how to do the get down correctly. We was in Alabama and they broke the get down to a science.
You're echoing.
Because I'm in here. I'm not echoing. I'm in here. And your mic is probably picking me up. So they broke it down to a science. So hey, everybody, I'll say, come on out to our prelims. We have the workshops going on. We have everything. It's going to be a fantastic time. And once I am done with this coffee, I will be in the other room on the show.
If he wasn't on the phone, he'd be done. But go ahead.
We're not about to do that. I don't know what your problem is this morning, but we're not. No. We're not about. I could have said the same thing about you. I could have said the same thing about you in the gym. So come on, we ain't doing that today. We ain't even gonna start that. We got a lot of stuff we got to do today. So we're not even gonna start the next activity, honey. We're not gonna do that today. Not today.
I can hear you echoing. That's how I need you. I'm just coming off because that's why I needed you to be ready. I can hear echo.
Okay, I'll mute my mic. And I'll be there. I just said I'm gonna be there in a second. I'm gonna mute my mic.
I'm gonna come off and let you be on.
No, I'm about to mute my mic and I'll be there in a second.
Anyway, this is what be going on when people not paying attention to what they're supposed to be doing. But so getting the week started. This is our week of the prelims. I think he just kind of gave a rundown. So, and then we have Chalk teaching his workshops. For the people who got their early passes, his workshops are included. For the people who got their passes later or getting their passes now, the other workshops are included, but not Chalk's. Now, I had a lot of fun down in Huntsville in Trina's workshop. She teaches really good, really gives you a great understanding of the get down. You can call it freestyle or you can call it old school. There's different, it started out like that. And she is looking to really keep that alive. I just feel like if you step, then you should walk. and this is just my opinion. And you should also know how to get down. You want to call it freestyle. I mean, it makes you very versatile. Just be versatile in the dance, and then it helps you be able to stay on the floor with different people. Be flexible and you know, don't have just one thing in your mind, especially as a follower, but as a lead too. You know, don't have one thing in your mind. If you're flexible and you know you have a few things under your belt, different things under your belt, you can adjust to things a lot easier. So I learned the 6 count when I was down there. And you know, you can learn something all you want to, but if you don't come home and practice, you're not going to know it. So it takes everything that you learn, it takes a lot of practice to actually implement it and put it in place. And if you think, especially understanding the 6 count, if you think that you're going to get it just like the lead, a lead got to have your hand, you're not going to get it. You got to practice that stuff in your own, under your own body. You understand it. You know where your feet are at. You know what you're doing. You listening to the music without a lead holding your hand. If a lead has to be holding your hand all the time, and it's just not just my opinion. This is what Saucy Eddie said. That's where I actually got it from. If you think that you're going to be a really great dancer, and the only time you're going to practice is when the lead have your hand, you're only going to be an average dancer. You're not going to be a really, really great dancer. Because you need to know how to dance.
There's nothing wrong with being an average dancer. Being an average dancer is just fine. Some people just want to be an average dancer. Everybody,
Right.
it's not everybody's lifelong dream.
Well, that's
Being an average dancer is
well, then I ain't
fine.
talking to that person. I'm talking to the person.
Well, I'm
who-
talking to everybody. Being an average dancer
But
is
I'm the
fine.
one talking. You're not. I was the one saying that. So why you interrupt me to say that? So
Well,
anyway,
we-
my
I
point
brought
is
it.
right. But my point is, I was just having a conversation. If you want to be a great dancer, and most steppers do want to be a great dancer, there are a few steppers who just want to go out and just kind of, dance here and there. But a lot of steppers want to be great. That if you want to be great, and if you want to learn different things like the get down and the old school, you're going to have to practice by yourself too, even with the regular part of the dance. If you want to get great, be great, you're going to have to practice and not just only when someone has your hand. So that's just what it is. And then when someone do have your hand, they're having a better time and you're having a better time because your timing is better because you understand your timing better because you've been focused on it. Your musicality is going to be better because you've spent time with learning to use the music, understanding the music, and knowing what to do when somebody don't have your hand. So a lot of women struggle when the man do let them go. They want the man to let them go. But then when the man let them go, they have no idea what to do. Because, you're only dancing when someone has your hand. That's the issue with that, in my opinion. I don't know everything. This is just what I think. And what, from my experience, this is what has helped me. Take the part of it that you want, leave the part you don't want. But that's what's helped me is actually dancing by myself. So for the next month, and I feel like as a dancer, you should always have a goal for the next month. I'm gonna say 3 months. For the next 3 months, it is my thing to advance in old school style and advance in the get down and freestyle, whatever you want to call it, old school. That's going to be my goal, is to advance there. Trina took that goal on some years back. I still remember meeting her like about 6-7 years ago. And she was just so excited about old school. She got under Josiah's wing, followed him around. I ain't gonna say she followed him around, but she was a lot of places he was. She spent a lot of time with him. And now she just won the get down contest in Detroit. And she is keeping that dance alive, keeping that part of the dance alive. We need the younger people to step up and do that.
Right, correct. That is correct. We do need the younger generation to continue our dance. Now, I do love line dance. However, with line dance,
to me, it separates the man from the women. You know, so it separates us. Now I just do my line dance. I know most of all the line dances, but I do like to connect and dance with my partner, with other partners. So I do still like the connection. So let's keep all the dances alive, all the dance styles alive. Let's keep them alive.
Right.
Absolutely.
Because line dancing is when the men need a break, some rest. They be dancing all night. But even though some men line dance, it helps men get a break. But not only that, I mean, sometimes women might not even get up, might not even get a chance to get up. And so when they play line dancing, everybody get a chance to get on the floor. Because what if a lady haven't got any dancers? And then she don't even get a chance to get on the dance floor. So that helps a lot of women actually get on the floor. I love line dancing. It has its own style to it too.
Now, one thing, so we just came from Huntsville, Alabama, with the Stephanie Huntsville set. One thing that I really did love about the set was they had a casino royale. They had a whole lot of other stuff out there besides dance, just dancing. So you go to the party, and there was a lot of dancing, but it was also other things mixed in. So we're gonna mix in spades and some other games while we're doing our event. If you have any ideas or any thoughts on how we can interact and mix it in, the ladies, if they're not dancing, they can be over there doing something else. You're tired of dancing, you want to do something else. So let us know, what do you think? And what else can we include? Yeah. Now we go Thomas Friday. So I already have games that I'm already bringing in. But if you have a favorite game or something that you'd love to bring on, let me know. Let us know, please. And we will try to include the games that will,
And Friday night is that Legacy Bar and Venue where we're always at. We would start out with Chalk James in walking. He's going to teach a walking class, which is part of the it's part of just whatever ticket you have. It's going to be part of it. So that and because this is going to be short, about 45 minutes. And, you need to, if you're a stepper, learn how to walk. Like I said, learn all the parts of it. That's all part of stepping. But walking is actually, I wouldn't say walking is my favorite dance, but it might change into freestyle. But right now, walking is always my favorite dance. I love walking because you can do so much stuff. You can do dips in there. You can do dips anytime anyway throughout the dance. But surely, when you get a good walker, man, they can do all kinds of stuff to you. And it is just, I love it. But anyway, he's going to teach walking Friday night, 7:00 prompt. So if you want to do walking, you need to be there on time. We will have free food.
If you want to walk and workshop, if you want to go.
Well, it's not really a workshop. It's just a class that's like 45 minutes.
So if you want to go through that, yeah, go ahead and be on time. If you want to walk, you don't have to be at 7:00.
Right.
Well, interpret, interact with walking.
Right. I'm talking about for the class.
But for the class, if you want to get there on time, you can.
Right.
Now.
And then the party starts right directly after the walking instruction. The class will begin. I mean, the party will begin. We'll have free food. Bima and Good Girls Gone Bad will be sponsoring our food on Friday night and a lot of the weekend. And
thank you, Bima.
Thank you, Bima Johnson, for helping us out and joining in with us. We really appreciate it. And we will also be doing whatever we can to help her event. And we'll make sure we be there. A lot of times we be in Virginia around that time, but we will ensure that we will be at Bima's event. So thank you, Good Girls Gone Bad, Bima Johnson and crew for helping us and for sponsoring that.
For sponsoring us. You are always so good to us, Bima. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, with saying I did meet a lot of good people out there in Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama. Met a lot of good people in Columbus, Ohio. I met a lot of good people in Chicago. I mean, man, I have never been to a place like Chicago that just danced with me for hours. I mean, I'm talking about.
And they really do.
Chicago, everybody says how dangerous Chicago is. So I kind of get it. Like, if you're dancing, you're out of Detroit. And you stand in shape. It was vegan food there that was so delicious. And matter of fact, while I'm on this, let me go to some of our viewers that.
And you don't even feel that vibe when you're there, huh? They talk all that mess about Chicago, but when you're there, you don't feel the danger vibe.
Sure. If you're in the wrong place looking for some trouble there,
right?
I'm sure you can find it.
Right.
Now, good morning to Sharisa DT Sanders. Prelims is going to be crazy. I'm excited to see what contestants.
We have 11 contestants, 11 couples on the. We'll hit grace that floor.
Roxanne, hey, good morning, young lady. How you doing? She says good morning, and then Sharisa says good morning, party people.
And thank you to all the people who are volunteering to help. We don't exactly know where we would need your help at this moment, but we will know, and you will know. Just hop in and help out. If you see something, do something. There you go.
Darren and Tamika, hey, love you guys.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Yes.
Love you guys. Man.
I feel confident because I know that they're going to be there to help us. And so I don't even feel really, he said, yesterday, Herman said, how you feeling? Yeah, I don't feel nervous at all because of the community, and the people who are stepping up to help us. So I really don't feel nervous because they're going to have our back, and they're going to us also other people ensuring that this event goes good. Thank you, Ron Brown, for the.
Thank you, Ron Brown, for all your contributions and everything that you do for the Stephen community and for us. And we go to your class, and you do teach good moves, good work.
Man. I'm coming in lead and coming back in the lead class again tomorrow.
Now, one thing in Huntsville. So it's in Huntsville. And so we took the Get Down class, which is great. The young lady,
excellent.
The young lady, I don't know her name. She's a light-skinned lady, really fit, really in shape. A little bit older than me. She was really in shape. She looked great. Looked like she's in her 30s, but you can tell she's a bit older. Not Trina with the other lady. She showed us good moves, and after that, we had another workshop, and it was a guy, and he was like,
"That's Westside Mike."
Oh, he said, my wife wanted to be on the lead, so he's like, "Nope, you can't lead in here." And then so she said, "I'm leaving in." Butterfly like, "I'm leaving in."
Yeah, because that's what I paid my money for.
So I said, "Hey man, let my wife lead." He was like, "All right, man, I'll go ahead and let her lead." So she came back in. He let her lead. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it, big homie.
Yeah, thank you. Because I'm just as good as any other beginner guy who's a lead. In fact, I'm better than that because I already understand the dance a little bit. I'm just saying, I ain't gonna be perfect, but
and we're moving with the times. So she wants to lead so that not to try to replace us, take out what we got going on. No, she just wanted to lead because she's trying to understand more, and she'll be able to help give instructions to the people here in Houston, Texas.
Right. And when I do dance with brand new guys who we're trying to bring into the community, I can show them a little bit of something, and then I can put them out there with the lead male instructors. But we can at least pull more people into the community, and that's what we need to be doing. We need to begin as many people in the community as we can, and ensuring that they learn right from the jump.
Somebody's calling our phone, that small phone.
Oh no. And so y'all know I am going to show somebody something. So y'all might as well teach me to make sure that I show them correctly, because I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm just saying.
Right.
But, and we talked earlier about bringing, the younger people into the community. We need to embrace new people coming into the community. We need to embrace that, because how does the community grow if it's just all the people who've been in it?
Now we are going to have a teacher segment about relationship in just a moment, so get the material ready on what you want to.
I ain't even worked this week yet, so I'll do that tomorrow because I don't have anything ready yet. I will just say that The issue that's been in counseling a whole lot lately is drugs. People have been addicted to drugs, I think, and alcohol. I think what happened is through COVID, people was getting, you know, their spouses and mates were getting on their nerves or whatever, or they were just in the house.
So much time away from each other, and then you was forced to be in a house with this person.
And they start drinking and
And
smoking.
you're like, I don't even like this person.
Right.
While I'm married. And my good times are away. I come home 30 minutes, spend 30 minutes with this person. Then we going to sleep. We having sex going to sleep. But when you're forced to be with somebody, as much, we like COVID. Over here, we like COVID. I mean,
Right.
we barely get away from each other. So
That's
it's like,
why he be getting on my nerves, because we be together too much.
you get on my damn-
Anyway, yes, I need to go to work. I was planning on going to work this week because I got it in person, and I need to see when I got this in person too.
But so like
What is today? 27. I think it's tomorrow.
so it's like you like, okay, can you deal with each other? Can you not? But I mean, we be around each other so much for real. It's like so, and that's fine. You know, I love them, baby, you know. But probably anybody else, y'all be like, oh hell no, I'm leaving somewhere. I'm going somewhere else. You know. But,
So that's what people have been struggling with right now in counseling. I'm a relationship specialist. I'm a doctor of psychology, and I'm a relationship specialist. But I'm also an addiction specialist, licensed chemical dependency counselor. I have ran group for many years and help people through addiction. Now, one thing I tell people, one of the biggest things with addiction, if you stop doing something, if you stop using drugs, you have to replace it with something positive. And that's how a lot of people actually got into dance, is that they stopped doing drugs and alcohol. That's why a lot of people don't drink and dance at all, because they used to do drugs. They were addicted to cocaine, crack, alcohol, whatever, and other reasons. I mean, not everybody, but that's reasons. Some people went through a divorce, things of that nature. But anyway, you have to replace, once you stop drinking alcohol, you typically need to replace it with something positive. And if not, for the most part, you end up picking up another bad negative habit. So some people stop drinking, then they start taking pills. Some people stop drinking and they start just being full of drama. I mean, they can start a bunch of different negative habits. And so what happens is then they end up back drinking and then doing this other second thing. So say they stop drinking and they start, I'm trying to think what do people usually start doing. Like say, for instance, we'll do smoking. A lot of people stop smoking cigarettes and then they start vaping. Well, guess what? Later on, they be vaping and smoking. So it's like if you stop something negative, you have to start something positive. You have to replace it. You can't just stop a negative thing and then, you know, it could be like a couple. Okay, well, they stopped, the husband stopped drinking and he started focusing on his honey-do list. Just being there, you know, being really a lot more loving and being more of a father and more of a closer knit parent and father. You have to replace it with something, or you're going to replace it with something negative. Okay, we go with that to, okay, another question somebody had for me yesterday is the grief. That's another thing. We have a whole lot of is grief. You know, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Where I am in life today. You know, I mean, I should have been here. Should have did this. Should have completed school. Should have, you know, with the marriage. Some people who were married. I should have tried that again, because I mean, every relationship you have a certain amount of trouble. So you start thinking, well, I could have stayed in the last one and dealt with that trouble instead of the new trouble. But at the end of the day, you know, so a lot of people get stuck in that woulda, coulda, shoulda. And I tell them, you know what? You don't have energy. You don't have enough energy to hold on to the past and to embrace today. We got some viewers online. Can you see? You don't have enough energy to hold on to your past and embrace your today. You don't have enough energy to hold on to the past and to live your new story. What about the story now? Your story right today. So one way that I try to help my clients to, you know, focus on the moment is to answer this question. What is my next best move? Because I mean, if you put your energy on woulda, coulda, shoulda, Oh, I should have did this. Oh, I should have did that. What can you do about that? What can you do with that? Somebody just asked that question online. They was like, if you could go back and get what you lost, you know, what would you go back and get? I mean, me personally, I wouldn't go back and get anything. I would just stay. I mean, if I, obviously, you know, probably we spent some money on something, we go back and get the money or whatever. I don't know. People said their parents, this and that. Live right now. Live right now. Bring your energy to now. So that was the question. How do I not get stuck in grief? How do I not get stuck in woulda, coulda, shoulda? That's your answer, Herman. How do people keep from getting stuck in woulda, coulda, shoulda? And y'all give me your answer.
Hire a professional therapist, counselor. We all need counseling. Hey, everybody, trust me. We all need it. Now, if the person you know the wife, she really can't be your counselor. If you don't know her, maybe she can and she helps.
And I got other friends.
She was in addiction, and she has other friends as well that can help you out. Now, she was an addiction counselor. Man, I was addicted to marijuana. Ain't nothing wrong with being addicted to, you know, as long as you come through it. Sometimes you need that too. Sometimes.
Well, the thing about
I got in my relationship with my wife.
ex-wife, this wife or another wife? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
My wife.
Oh, okay. Because I said like you was talking about past. That's why I said.
I got a relationship with my wife, and I was smoking weed every second of the day. And she would mention it. She'd be like, "Hey, you know, you're smoking all day, every day."
Well, I didn't know you was smoking all day. You was
I don't
tricking me.
like that.
You was tricking me.
So she was like, "I don't like that."
He told me he smoked in the morning and the night. Okay, I was cool with that. I wasn't really cool with all day, every day.
So she's like, "I really don't like that." So, and she said, "I don't want you to stop smoking. You don't have to stop smoking, but you know, just calm down, you know, and don't be smelling like weed everywhere you go, you know." And I didn't. But she didn't tell me not to. She didn't tell me to quit. I just quit on my own, and I'm like, damn, I completely quit. And I'm like, you know, because she's a hell of a. She does the job real well, and sometimes she brings the job home. And sometimes I'm like, look, you're not at work. You're not working. But I'm her number one subject. Now that, you know, I came from a long way. My people in Dallas know where I came from. My people, they know where I was at, how I've been, you know. So, but yeah, get a therapist, get a professional. My counselor is out of Dallas, and she is wonderful. My therapist is wonderful. My psychiatrist is wonderful too as well. They all are. But if you are stuck down, and don't go into your next relationship giving them whoopings they didn't deserve. Don't go, and if you're not ready to be with somebody else, be alone and learn yourself and find out what you want.
Right. Don't be telling them you're triggering me, because everything is going to, when you get in a new relationship, everybody's going to remind you of something that has to do with another person, because if you dig it with another black man, well, he's going to remind you of another black man.
Right.
I mean, how are you going to do that? If you get with another man, period, he's going to remind you of another man. I mean, some things he do are going to be similar. I'm just saying. Well, I mean, I'm saying some things are similar.
I'm just saying
with humans. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, so yeah.
Don't do this. That triggers me. Man, come on.
Yeah, so just it's not the same person. Now, if they have all the same traits, then I didn't like this and that's last one. Then okay, I get that. You know, this person does this. This person goes to strip club all the time. I didn't like my ex going.
But why did you go to get that with that person?
Don't get that person. Get somebody that goes to church like that, or go somebody that's going to go.
Right, that stuff is crazy.
Whatever you like, but it has to be a common point. So hey, you know, so just don't give the other person your whooping. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Thanks to my beautiful wife that she was able to help me overcome a lot of stuff that I had going on. And if you're ready to be with somebody, just put down on your list, do your relationship contract. We have my wife.
Yeah, I got it.
Relationship contract. The relationship contract is not for you to give to somebody else. See, and I'm sounding like a damn psychiatrist because I mean I've been around her. She's been rubbing off on me. And
psychiatrist right there.
I've been whatever the therapist.
Okay.
Always been calling me like a damn therapist.
They sure do.
Just I was just having a therapy session right before I started this live. My wife in there yelling, "What are you doing?" Blah 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 blah. I'm like, I'm talking to my kinfolk, trying
We
to help
got
my
stuff to
kinfolk
do.
out.
Well, I'm like, we got stuff to do. Let's stay focused. You can talk to them after this weekend.
So
Talk all day.
So with that, it's a relationship contract. The relationship contract, I'm having my wife
I'll
post
post it. Yeah.
Now, it's for yourself to
Right.
sign. I've never signed it. I read it.
Yeah.
I've never signed it. But it's for yourself to sign and read. Now, I read the tools on it, and I'm like, okay, I do agree with all the tools on it. But it's for you, what you're willing to accept in your next relationship.
Right.
What you're willing to do yourself. Because in a
Starts with you.
relationship, it's two wrongs. Like when you start having problems, it's not only that wrong unless it's not only that. It's both people have fault. Unless you've been perfect going to church and then the other person started.
Well, if you have a compulsive cheater, but still, most
Yeah,
likely,
something
if
like
you have a compulsive cheater, they was cheating in the beginning, and you knew that. But anyway, let's say something to the viewers. Good morning, Gloria, Trisha. Let's see, and Trisha, Sharisha. Good morning, party people. Yeah, you know we the party people. Good morning, Roxanne. She said prelims are going to be crazy. I'm excited to see. Yeah, you read that earlier. The contestants, yes. I am so excited about these
people that went
contestants.
online and saying the prelims are going to be crazy. They're ready. And
Yeah.
I was reading that of other posts because people are.
She said, "Pop your dog for real, for real, for real."
We're going to have a little over 200 on Saturday, a little over 100 or something on Friday.
Yeah, we've sold good tickets. We sold good tickets. We thank you, everybody who has bought advance tickets. We really appreciate it. If you don't have your tickets, go ahead and get it.
Right.
The people who bought their tickets earlier, you have a seat at a table already.
Tomorrow, so it's going to sell in tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and get your ticket.
Right. Hold on. What was I finna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to read that thing that I put out there because some people had commented. So I had put out a post. I said, other than glad to be home, I am glad to be home too. I said, in the dance, if you are going to tell someone that they are doing something wrong, then also tell them how to fix it. And the reason why I said that is because sometimes I was doing something wrong, and some people would say something, but they never told me how to fix it. But I was really grateful when somebody actually showed me how to fix it. I was really grateful for that because then I have changed that whole thing. I've improved that whole piece. But then I still wanted to say, some people tell you that you're doing stuff wrong when you're just not doing it their way.
Right.
There's more than one way to do a lot of these things. Like somebody say, don't step back here, step up. Don't step up. Come on now. Sometimes there'll be different ways of doing it. And then because another instructor will show you this way and one instructor will show you that way. And the whole thing is both ways are right. That's just as a follower, be very versatile. And then I said, but also as a dancer, many times, there are more than one way. But the main thing is being foundation first, understand foundation. You could be trying to understand foundation for 10 years, like really improving it and perfecting it. Then be flexible. As a follower, you need to be very, very flexible. And then be and lastly, be your own self and let people talk about you if they want to. Let them talk. But be yourself, because you're not trying to mark nobody else or be somebody else's twin. That's not what you're trying to do. You're trying to have your own dance within foundation, though.
And if they're talking about you, they're not dancing.
Right. Don't care nothing about nobody talking about you. Thank you. Tell them to talk about me too. Why they talking about you? Say, go talk about Butterfly too, because she don't give a damn.
That's how a lot of my events in Dallas were successful from people sitting over there talking about me, and they were like, there's like a Herman. When you start teaching a couple years ago, they're like, Herman, when you start teaching, people are gonna really talk about you. I'm like, yeah, what the hell are they gonna say that's worse than I already said? So when I started teaching, they stopped talking about me like that. I'm like, damn. So hey,
I'm gonna read some of the comments.
We're about to
well, hold on, right before you get off, I'm gonna read some of the comments. So Kim K said facts. Dr. Reginald Bandy, which I feel like one of the best dancers that I ever seen. He said, what if the news is they have to start from scratch? It's disheartening to tell someone that. So I'd rather smile like the new uncle at the family reunion.
Right.
And I agree, if they need to start from scratch, and you're not gonna start them from scratch, don't tell them. Let the people have a good time. If you're not gonna tell them how to start from scratch, don't tell them nothing. Shit.
Unless they ask. So if they ask you, then I'm like, hey, baby, I can teach. I can't teach you
Right.
right now. Let's just have a good time. Let's dance.
Right, but sure, if you're gonna try to correct somebody, if you're gonna
Not on
tell
the
somebody
dance floor.
wrong, yeah,
Not while you're at
then
a
you
party.
go spend some
Please,
time
not
to
at
help
a
them
party.
fix it. Right, not at no party.
No.
I'm just saying.
Class away. Hey,
Right,
here's my number. Call me. We can meet up, drink, whatever. You know.
right. Let me finish
Class.
because I'm almost time for me to go to work.
All right.
Tori,
let's go.
Hold on, I'm almost done. Hold on. Tori Jones. Some people assume that they are doing it right at the basic fundamentals. That's the problem. And most of the greats can point it out, but can't really tell you how to fix it because it's given different from how they got it right. Like it might be hard to just start a person over. But my thing is, if you're not going to tell them nothing, teach them nothing, or show them nothing, then don't go down there criticizing them. And then the other one, Nikki Wilson, I genuinely appreciate and welcome constructive feedback, and I do too. It's one of the best ways to grow. That said, feedback carries more weight when it's paired with solid execution. Every now and then, someone will criticize your dancing while struggling with their own dance. Yeah, while struggling with their own timing. In those moments, it's hard to fully receive the advice when you're spending the entire dance compensating for mistiming and trying to stay on beat. Right. If you don't even trust the person, it's hard to listen to them, especially if they don't even know what they're doing. Sometimes I'm just silently hoping the 3 minutes song wraps up. Constructive criticism is always welcome, but I also believe feedback is more effective when it's accompanied by self-awareness. True, I agree. Feedback is only by request. This is Myron Thomas. If someone don't ask, I just smile and dance. If you ask, I will always be kind and considerate with the response. Thank you, Myron. That is really nice. Arjanelle, I love feedback. If I'm doing it wrong, help me fix it. Right, help me fix it. Don't just be telling me you're doing that wrong and you ain't gonna tell me shit to do right. But anyway.
All right, let's go to our prayer. We're gonna catch up with this.
Okay, we'll catch up with the rest of the comments. But thank you for the comments and answer that one question, because that's a question my clients have. How do you stop being stuck on grief, on the woulda, coulda, shoulda, and on negative thoughts trying to keep you stuck in your past? How do you do that? From your opinion, what are some ways to do that?
All right. Thank you for your comments, and continue to post on this live and whatever else, and we'll go ahead and get to your comments. Lord Jesus, please give everybody everything they need. Please give everything they need to get by in this life and this week. And I just want to say thank you, Lord. You're the greatest of the greats. Love y'all. Peace out. See y'all soon.
Bye, y'all. Hey, I'm already ready to turn up because I've been already at the gym this morning, working it out.
July 31st to August 2nd.
Yes, July 31st to August 2nd. We will see y'all. Thank you for all your support.
That's Friday, this Friday.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Spotlight bright on Texas, on the dance on tonight. On the dance, welcome to Houston, where the step I shine. Every smooth move got perfect timing. July 31st, the city's on.